clients, internalization employees see sustainability as part of their values, which lead to long-term organizational change. That's all my answer, Ms. Mugi. I hope it answer the question. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Indarta, for that insightful explanation. Your point highlights a very important aspect that green transformational leadership of employees. This kind of internalization indeed becomes the foundation for achieving long-term organizational transformation. That is a very meaningful perspective. Thank you, Mr. Indarta.
You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us now continue with our second presentation. I'm delighted to invite Mr. Anang Bambang Pujianto, present topic title, Impact of Relying on Social Media in Marketing Local Products. Mr. Anang, the floor is yours and to begin your presentation.
Hi, my name Anang Bambang Pujianto, STMM. I am from Indonesian University of Informatics and Business. On this occasion, I will present my research entitled The Influence of Social Media on Local Product Purchase Decision in Indonesia. Research background: the development of digital technology has transformed the way people interact and transact with each other, including in the product purchasing process. Social media has become a major factor influencing consumer decision when choosing product, including local products. By utilizing social media, entrepreneurs can intensively communicate directly with consumer effectively, efficiently, and personality through available social media platform. Social media has significant potential to increase consumption of local product in Indonesia. However, an in-depth analysis is needed to examine the factor influencing purchasing decision, the effectiveness of various digital marketing strategies, and the challenge faced by local product in utilizing social media as a primary marketing tools. This study will further explore the relationship between social media and purchasing decision for product and provide recommendation that can be implemented by business and stakeholders. Social media user data in Indonesia. The graph below show the social media usage in Indonesia is increasing rapidly, with active user reaching 191.4 million people, or approximately 78.32% of the total population by 2023. Good start 2023. Thus, social media has become a highly strategic marketing tools for local business in Indonesia. Compared to 2017, social media user in Indonesia experienced a significant increase of 31.29% from 47.03% to 78.32%. This figure is predicted to continue to rise in line with technological advancement and change in Indonesia culture and behavior. by 2026. Social media users in Indonesia are expected to reach 81.82% of the total population. The role of social media in marketing local product is increasingly evident through various platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter. According to a survey by McKinsey and Company 2022, 75% of Indonesian consumers are more likely to purchase a product after seeing positive review or recommendation on social media. Furthermore, a report from Statista 2023 showed that 59% of online shoppers in Indonesia use social media as a tool to research product before making a purchase. The Indonesian government has also launched the hashtag Proudly Made in Indonesia campaigns to increase consumption of local product through the digitalization of MSMEs. However, significant challenges remain in increasing the competitiveness of local products amid the onslaught of more established global brands. Therefore, it is crucial to examine how social media can improve purchasing decision for local product and the key factor influencing consumer to decision. Formulation of the problem based on previous background discussion, this study formulated several main questions. Number one, how does social media impact purchasing decision for local product in Indonesia? Number two, what social media factor most influence purchasing decision? Number three, what is the role of influencer and social media campaigns in increasing interest in purchasing local product? Number four, how significant is the difference in influence between video-based social media, TikTok, Instagram, Reels, and the text-based social media, Twitter, Facebook? Factor influence purchasing decision via social media. The key factor influence decision to purchase local product through social media, including number one, content quality. According to research by Kumar et al. 2020, engaging visual, informative product description, and customer testimonial are the factors that most influence sales conversion. Number two, influencer credibility. A study by Jarafova and Roseworth 2017 show that customers are more likely to trust influencers with high engagement than conventional advertising. Number three, electric word of mouth. According to Chow and Tadani 2012, customer review posts, the social media have a significant impact on consumer trust and purchasing decision. Number four, consumer trust in brand. Trust in local brand increase to through brand interaction and transparency on social media. Conceptual framework of the research. The relationship between the taste variable is illustrated through a conceptual framework based on the identified hypothesis. The following conceptual framework is shown in the diagram below. The diagram below shows the relationship between the independent variable, social media, content, e-worm, influencer marketing, paid advertising, and social media variable that ultimately in research method. This research is categorized as associative research, named research that seek the presence or absence of the magnitude of the influence between the independent component X on the dependent component Y. In addition, this research also seek the simultaneous influence of the independent component of social media X1, e-worm, X2, influencer marketing, X3, and paid advertising, X4. On the dependent component of social media Y1 and purchasing decision Y2. Result and discussion. Validity result, test result. The validity test was conducted using a Pearson correlation between each independent variable and the total questionnaire score. The analysis showed the most variable had a positive and significant Pearson correlation with the total questionnaire score, with a p-value smaller 0.05. Therefore, based on the validity test result, the questionnaire can be used to research because the majority of its questions are valid. Reliability test result. Reliability in this study was measured using Cronbach alpha, which indicate the level of internal consistency between questions in the questionnaire. The Cronbach alpha calculation show a value of 0.90 greater is equal to 0.7, indicating his reliability in the questionnaire, demonstrating excellent consistency in the measuring the research variable. In other words, the questionnaire has a good level of reliability and can be used for further analysis. T-test result, significance of regression coefficient. The t-test was used to examine whether its dependent variable individually had a significant influence on the independent variable final decision to purchase local product. The t-test result indicated that all variables significantly influenced purchasing decision, with a p-value smaller 0.05. This indicates that this factor play an important role in consumers' decision to purchase local product. The result indicate that, number one, all variables had a p-value equal 0.0000, meaning that all social media factors significantly influence the decision of purchase local product. Number two, the t-value was very large, greater is equal to 7.5 times 10 to the power of 14, indicating that the variable had a very strong impact to purchasing decision. Number three, the standard error of very small, indicating that the estimate regression coefficient were very stable. F-test result overall more significance. The F-test is used to evaluate the overall significance of the regression model, namely whether all dependent components simultaneously influence the independent component. In this study, the p-value of the F-test equal 0, meaning that the model's p-value smaller 0.05 explain the relationship between the independent variable and the decision to purchase local product. The F-test evaluate whether the overall regression model is significant in explaining the independent components with a very small p-value. The F-test indicate that the overall model is significant. This means that the combination of all dependent components together is able to effectively explain the decision to purchase local product. Coefficient of determination R-square test result. The coefficient of determination is used to measure the extent to which the dependent variable can explain the various variation in the independent variable. Final decision to purchase local product. In this study, the R-square value is 1, meaning that the variation in local product purchasing decision can be explained by the independent variable in this model. The R-square in this model is likely very close to 1, greater is equal to 0.99, indicating that almost all of the variation in local product purchasing decision can be explained by social media factor. Because the R-square coefficient of determination is very high, this model is very effectively in explaining local product purchasing decision. This indicates that social media factor play a significant role in influencing consumer decision. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Anang, for the excellent presentation. We have now reached our Q&A and discussion segment. We have received several questions for participants. We will select only the top one question, and the question is, what are the negative impacts of relying on social media in marketing local products? And what steps can local business take to mitigate these risks? Mr. Anang, you are kindly invited to respond to the question.
Thank you, you for question. It is a good question. Of reliance on social media in marketing local product can have a negative impact, such as first, negative criticism. Social media provide a platform for customers to leave reviews that can damage the reputation of local product. Number two, algorithm change. Change in social media platform algorithm can reduce content reach leaving business vulnerable. Number 3, audience saturation. Content that is promoted too frequently can lead to audience burnout. But alternative steps that can be taken by local business to reduce this risk include number 1, diversify marketing channels. Use various marketing platforms besides social media, such as e-commerce and email marketing. Number 2, build a direct relationship. Interact directly with consumer to increase loyalty. Number 3, manage negative reviews. Respond to criticism quickly and professionally to maintain reputation. And number 4, finally, quality and relevant content. Create engaging and varied content to avoid audience saturation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Anang, for your insightful response. You have pointed out important challenges like negative criticism, algorithm change, and audience saturation, while also offering practical solutions, such as diversifying marketing channel, engaging directly with consumer, and maintaining high-quality content. This is a very valuable perspective for business today. Thank you, Mr. Anang, very insightful.
Welcome.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let us now continue with our third presentation. I am delighted to invite Mr. Johannes Christian Siregar with his article entitled The Influence of Environmental Performance and Earning Quality on Stock Price Growth. Mr. Johannes, the floor is yours to begin your presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name Johannes Christian Siregar, and I will present my research. The influence of environmental performance and earning quality on stock price growth. Empirical study on manufacturing companies placed on the Indonesia Stock Exchange from 2018 to 2022. List of content, introduction, literature review, research methodology, result, and conclusion. Introduction. Companies look at the capital market as a tool for self-reflection on performance and financial condition. If the financial condition and performance of the company are good, it will positively impact the market through an increase in the company's stock price. The capital market has become one of the best means to mobilize capital, while simulation in changing the professionalism of companies. The capital market can serve as a promising alternative investment tool for investors and organizations. The manufacturing industry is the most complex type of business activities compared to other business, as it involves the process of converting raw materials into finished goods. This process can lead to serious environmental pollution if companies do not process their waste properly. When a company has a negative impact on the environment, entrepreneurs should not only focus on the amount of profit earned each year, but should also start paying attention to the surrounding environment that is directly affected by the company's operational activities. Based on stock price growth chart, there are 8 manufacturing companies that experience a decline in stock price from 2018 to 2022. Stock price will not always remain stable. Increase and decrease can occur depending on the strength of demand and supply. A decline in stock price can occur due to fluctuation in the value of the rupiah as well as government policies that impact almost all aspects of the economy. Manufacturing companies are key supporters of national development, particularly economic growth, but on the other hand, they are considered to contribute significantly to environmental degradation. The negative impacts can include hazardous waste, pollution, contamination, and so on caused by the exploitation of natural resources. Based on data from Ministry of Environment regarding the assessment of corporate awareness toward the environment through proper measurements, there has been continuous increase from 2018 to 2022. This indicated that manufacturing companies are increasingly understanding the importance of environmental awareness, which will affect the company's image, sustainability indicators, and ultimately influence stock price. The phenomenon that occurs is that manufacturing companies are becoming more concerned about the environment as a positive signal for potential investors. But this does not have an impact on increase in stock price, which should be in line. Based on the net profit graph on manufacturing companies from 2018 to 2022, there tends to be fluctuation increase. The issue of honesty regarding profit information after result in a decline in investor confidence in the quality of earnings. Earnings quality refers to the management of capital structure, which will influence investors' consideration for making investment. The capital structure is interrelated with stock price. This is because the higher the capital structure, the higher the stock price. The phenomenon occurring in the quality of profits in manufacturing companies is where data shows that the quality of profit tends to improve but does not align with the increase in stock price that occur. This is inconsistent with the theory that stock price will increase if the quality of profits also improves. Literature review, legitimacy theory. The theory of legitimacy refers to the concept that organizations must have the support and approval of the community of stakeholders involved in their activities. The context of environmental performance can indicate that they are engaging in business practice that are responsible toward the environment and provide positive benefits for society. Stakeholder theory. The stakeholder theory refers to the view that organizations must consider the interests and needs of the company. The context of earnings quality with stakeholder theory can influence how organizations view and measure the quality of the company's earnings. The context of stock price growth with stakeholder theory can build a good reputation and gain support from the community and shareholders to pay attention to the interests and needs of company. Stock price growth. The stock price is the price of share that occurs in the stock market at a certain time, determined by market participants and dictated by the supply and demand for the respective shares in the capital market. The stock price is very important factor that investor must pay attention to when making investment, as the stock price reflect the value of company. Environmental performance environmental performance is the result of integrated natural resources and environmental management policies aimed at the supporting sustainability development with an emphasis on the green economy. By measuring environmental performance assessments, companies can participate in one of the government programs, namely the Company Performance Rating Program in Environmental Management, PROPER. Next, earning quality. The quality of earnings is the quality of earnings information available to the public that can indicate to what extent earning can influence decision making and can be used by investors to assess the company. Quality earnings are earnings that can reflect the suitability of future earnings, which is determined by accrual and cash component, and can reflect the true financial performance of the company. Research methodology. The method used in the research is a quantitative method with a descriptive approach. The population used in this study is manufacturing companies listed on Indonesian Stock Exchange, IDX, totaling 162 companies. The sampling technique used in this research is purposive sampling, which is a technique for determining samples with specific consideration according to the researcher's preference. Data analysis in study used FUSE 13 application, and this testing was used to determine whether there is a relationship between the independent variable, which is stock price growth, and the dependent variables, which are environmental performance and earning quality. Truk Annual Financial Report for the period 2018 to 2022. This table, criteria for sample selection. Okay, the result. Based on table of partial test result of the Kalman effect model, the result of the partial test indicated that environmental performance variable has a value that suggests the hypothesis is accepted. Thus it can be concluded that environmental performance affects stock price growth. Based on the table of the partial test result of the Kalman effect model, the result of the partial test indicated that the earning quality hypothesis is rejected. So it can be concluded that the quality of earning does not affect stock price growth. Based on the table of the simulation test result of the Kalman effect model, it shows that the hypothesis is accepted, thus it can be concluded that there is a simulation effect between the independent variables, namely environmental performance and earning quality on stock price growth. Based on the table of the coefficients of determination, it can be seen that R square is 0.433, indicating that environmental performance and earning quality have an influence on stock price growth of 0.433 or 43%, while the remaining 57% is explained by other variables outside the research model. Conclusion, environmental performance represented by PROPER affects stock price growth. This is because the better the environmental performance, evidenced by higher PROPER rating received by the company, the higher the quality of company as it reflects concern for and attention to the environment, which in turn earns the trust and positive perception from the community and investor, thereby influencing stock price growth. The quality of earnings, proxy by the capital structure indicator with the debt to equity ratio, does not have an effect on stock price growth, as investors no longer assess companies based on the quality of earnings they possess. Proxy by capital structures indicator, investor will certainly evaluate the debt and equity used to finance their activities. The capital structure can vary depending on the economic and industrial context. Some industries require a high level of debt to support growth, where investors tend to require evidence of consistent financial performance in their assessment. Environmental performance and earning quality affect stock price growth in manufacturing companies placed on the stock exchange during the period of 2018 to 2022, projected using price to book value. Thanks all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Johannes, for your insightful presentation. We will now move on to the Q&A session. Although we have received many questions, due to limited time, we will address only one selected question. Okay, the question is, based on research result regarding the quality of profit on stock price growth, it shows no impact. According to you, what do you think caused this to happen? And now you are kindly invited to respond to the question. Yes, Mr. Johannes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the question. I will answer the question. Earning quality of profit on stock price growth, it shows no impact. This is because the investors no longer assess companies based on the quality of their earnings. A proxy by capital structures indicators, investors will certainly evaluate the debt and equity used to finance their activities. Debt and equity. The capital structure can vary depending on the economic context and industry. Some industries require a high level of debt to support growth. In this case, investors tend to require evidence of consistent financial performance in their assessment. Okay, thank you. This is my answer.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Johannes, for the answer so clearly. Your response gives us a deeper understanding of how financial performance and sustainability factor can influence market perception. Thank you, Mr. Johannes.
You're welcome.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let us now continue with our fourth presentation. I am delighted to invite Mr. Irfan Ahmad Musadan with his article entitled Analysis of Non-Performing Loans of PT Bank BRI from 2019 to 2023. Mr. Irfan, the floor is yours to begin your presentation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Irfan Ahmad Musadan. I'm from University of Computer Science and Business UNIB in Bandung. On this occasion, please allow me to present a discussion analysis of non-performing loans of Bank BRI 2019 to 2023. The banking sector play vital roles in driving the wheels of the national economic. Is reflected various economic activities, including the main sector contributing to Indonesian gross domestic bruto GDP, such as consumption, investment, and export-import. These three sectors are highly dependent on banking support, especially science, consumption, and investment are the main pillar of the economy. Our financial intermediary instruction, banking play a crucial role in providing finance for both consumption and production activities. And research method, the descriptive study, which includes collecting data to test hypotheses or answer questions regarding the most recent status of the research. And data source used in the study is secondary data, which can be defined as data collection by another parties. The secondary data in this study consists of document obtained from the IDX Indonesian. The data as in the research was obtained from the financial statement Bank Rakyat Indonesia for the years 2022 to 2023, and analytical method as in the horizontal analysis method state the horizontal analysis is method of comparing financial statement over several periods. The result of this analysis reveal company development from one period to another. Result analysis based on descriptive study, which includes collecting data to test hypothesis or answer question regarding the most recent status of the subject. The non-performance data of Bank BRI saw fluctuation on instability from 2019 to 2023. The non-performing loans value of Bank BRI decreased, but increased again in 2023. Attention should be paid to whether there is a source in non-performing loans in specific sector sensitive to interest rate change, and size and property or retail. There is in global specific sector sensitive to interest rate change. Along with the increase in global interest rate, high contribution to economic instability, durability is threatening the potential for non-performing loans to rise again in 2023 from the representative of data trends, external factor. Conclusion, banking play a vital role in maintaining national economic stability growth, whether through financing consumption, investment, or international trade. In the post-pandemic era, the challenge of maintaining credit quality has become greater as economic slowdown and global neutrality pose systematic risks. If not managed properly, this rise can trigger public panic and disrupt banking liquidity. Therefore, the sustainability of the banking sector greatly depends on the ability of financial institution to balance credit expansion with strict risk management. That's conclusion my presentation. Apologize for any shortcoming in my space. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Mr. Irfan, for your insightful presentation. We will now move on to the Q&A session. Although we have received many questions, but due to limited time, we will address only one selected question. And the question is, what is meant by NPL in the context of bank health, and how much does it affect the Indonesian economy? Mr. Irfan, now you are kindly invited to respond to the question, please.
Thank you for the good question. What is meant by NPL in the context of bank health, and how much does it affect the Indonesian economy? Non-performing loans are a financial aspect that indicated the health of a financial institution. In the banking context, NPL area a crucial indicator for ensure the economic health and risk management of a financial institution. Banking also play crucial roles in supporting other economic sector such as trade, industry and service of the distribution of credit and financial product. Bank help this sector financial their activities and strengthen the Indonesian economy. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Irfan, for your insightful answer. I think you have highlighted how NPL reflects the financial health of institutions and also how the banking sector plays a vital role in supporting wider economic growth. Is true, Mr. Irfan?
Welcome.
It is a very important point for our discussion. Thank you, Mr. Irfan. And finally, I invited our last presenter and the only female researcher in the session, Mrs. Jessica, with article entitled The Effect of Green Investment and Capital Structure on Carbon Emission Disclosure. Mrs. Jessica, the floor is yours to begin your presentation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Respect, ladies and gentlemen, honorable committee members, and all participants who I respect. Thank you for your opportunity given to me to present my research paper today. My name is Jessica, and I represent the Faculty of Economy and Business of Indonesia, majoring in Accounting 2021. Today, I have the opportunity to present a paper entitled The Effect of Green Investment and Capital Structure on Carbon Emission Disclosure, an empirical study of energy sector company from 2019 to 2023. Global warming, which is increasing and having a major impact on climate change, is an important issue that has attracted international attention because it affects the future of the world. The continuous increase in temperature is caused by extensive greenhouse gas emission, which cause global warming to continue to increase. Greenhouse gas emission occur with gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, and water vapor in the Earth. Atmosphere traps some of the heat from the sun that is emitted from the Earth's surface. Increasing global warming has become a public concern regarding climate change issue, resulting in a new pressure on companies to disclosure information about their operational activity that affect an environment and society. Carbon emission disclosure is very important as a form of transparency to stakeholders regarding to company effort to address the impact of climate change and global warming. Green investment is an investment that is useful for reducing greenhouse gas emission and pollutant caused by activity in the energy sector without reducing the production and consumption and consumption of non-energy goods. Green investment is a capital investment in sustainable sector, namely sector that provide long-term benefit from the economy, society, and the environment. Green investment flow are distributed across various sectors such as renewable energy development, waste management and recycling, environmental friendly transportation, land conservation, and sustainable agriculture. Another factor that influences carbon emission disclosure is the capital structure. Capital structure is an agreement that shows how company capital is managed and distributed. The capital consists of various sources of funding used to finance the company operational activity and investment. In the study, the capital structure used is leverage. The leverage ratio is a ratio used to measure the extent to which a company assets are financed by debt. In other words, and measure the amount of debt used by a company to finance its business activity compared to use of this own capital. Companies with low leverage have greater financial flexibility to invest in environmental programs, clean technology, and sustainable policies compared to companies with high leverage. Therefore, carbon emission disclosure tends to be more transparent. The energy sector has a low level of carbon emission disclosure. The energy sector accounts for a high proportion of carbon dioxide emission compared to other sectors. By its term of carbon emission disclosure, the energy sector has not yet participated in support the Indonesia government effort to reduce the amount of carbon emission production in Indonesia to carbon emission disclosure. Disclosure of carbon emission, an annual report or sustainable report requires company to incur significant costs to report and the amount of carbon emission generated. High costs require climate funding source, one of which can be done through green investment. Thus, energy sector has a high proportion of green investment. Green investment is a capital investment in sustainable sector, namely sector that provide long-term benefit of the economy, society, and environment. Green investment flow are divided into various sectors such as renewable world energy development, waste treatment and recycling, environmental friendly transportation, land conservation, and sustainable agriculture. Another factor that influence carbon emission disclosure is the capital structure. In the study, the capital structure used is leverage. The leverage ratio is a ratio used to measure the extent to which a company assets are financed by debt. Low leverage indicates that company is able to finance its asset with its own capital rather than debt to or loans, which allow the company to disclosure carbon emission because companies with low leverage are able to finance their asset with their own capital rather than debt to or loans. Low leverage indicates that company is able to finance its asset with its own capital rather than debt to or loans, which allow the company to disclosure carbon emission at a higher rate compared to company with high leverage. As a company with high leverage practices operational cost over carbon emission disclosure. In the study, carbon emission disclosure is a measure using the calculation of the company total score divided by the maximum score multiplied by 100%. In the study, green investment is measured using the calculation of environmental costs divided by total asset. In the study, capital structure in the measure using the calculation of total debt dividend by total asset. Result 1. The result of this study indicated that green investment has a positive effect on carbon emission disclosure. 2. The result of this study indicates this capital structure has a positive effect on a carbon emission disclosure. 3. The result of his study indicate the green investment in capital structure have a positive effect on a carbon disclosure emission. I would like to express my gratitude for this opportunity to present my research and detail the effect of green investment and capital structure on the carbon emission disclosure, an empirical study of energy sector company from 2019 to 2023. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Jessica, for your insightful presentation. We will now on the Q&A session. We have received many more questions, but unfortunately, our time is limited. So we will select only the top one question. And the question is, how does the Indonesian tax system deal with carbon emission disclosure? Mr. Jessica, please answer the question.
Thank you for your question. Let me answer. Tax systems related to carbon disclosure are essentially designed to encourage companies to manage greenhouse gas emission responsibly through fiscal instruments. In Indonesia, the imposition of carbon tax is regulated in the Taxation Harmonization Law UU-SPP Article 13, which comes into effect on April 1st, 2022, with an initial rate of 30 per kilogram of CO2e, specifically for the coal-fired power plant or PLTU sector. This tax imposition requires companies to calculate and report their carbon emission transparency as the basis of calculating their tax obligation. Carbon disclosure not only serves as a means of environmental transparency, but also as an important instrument in an environmental-based taxation system that integrates aspects of compliance, final incentive, and national emission control. That is the answer I can give. I hope the answer provided is understandable. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Jessica, for your insightful explanation. You have emphasized how the carbon tax encourages companies to be more transparent and responsible in managing their emissions. Okay. This example gives us a clear picture of how fiscal policies support environmental sustainability. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have now reached the end of our presentation session. But before we officially close the session, we kindly invite all presenters to join a photo session together. So please turn on your camera and get ready. Okay. Please on camera. Mr. Indarta can on camera. We will take picture together. And I will give a countdown from 1 to 3. And please give your best smile. Mr. Indarta can on your camera. Sorry. Mrs. Jessica, Mr. Farnan, Mr. Irfan, and Mr. Jahan. So maybe we can waiting Mr. Indarta to open camera. Okay. Hello, Mr. Indarta, can open your camera?
Yeah, I already opened it, but
Okay,
somehow
but
cannot appear in this screen. I don't know why.
okay.
Yeah, I already opened.
Yeah, I can. Yes, I can hear. Yes,
I
yes.
don't know what the problem is.
It's just the white. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Also. Okay, let me try.
Yes, we'll be waiting. Okay. Welcome, Mr. Indata. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now join the photo session together. Yeah, and please give your best smile, and I will give a countdown from 1 to 3. Yes, ready? Wait. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, once more. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, thank you. The photo has been captured. Okay, we have now reached the end of our presentation session, and I sincerely thank all the presenters for valuable insight and for their active engagement. You are now welcome to continue with your activities, and for those joining via Zoom, you may leave the virtual meeting room. We look forward to seeing you at our next event. Thank you. See you next our event. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss
Thank
Mugi.
you. Thank you, Miss
Thank
Jessica,
you.
Mr. Anna, and Mr. Irfan, Mr. Johannes, and Mr.
Yeah.
Indata.
Okay.
I will leave Zoom.
Thank you, Miss
Thank
Mugi.
you. Thank you, Pak. Okay.
Mr. Irfan and Joe.
Thank you, Pak. I will leave.
Ya, ini kita review.
Izin live Pak In. Ora usah bahasa Inggrisan sing iki Mas.